But the Lord?
The Lord is speaking to you.
All right, brother. It's all you. Here we go.
Yo, we're back at the DimesCast here with our long friend Steez. What's going on,
Yeah,
brother?
boy.
What's going on, boys?
It's good to see you, brother.
Yes.
Always good to see you guys.
So, how you going? Nah.
So, busy day?
As Jen said, yeah. It's a long-time friend, man.
Long time.
Long time. Actually, do you have that thing loaded? Let's get the proper intro, proper official intro. Here we go. Oh.
Hey, what's going on? This is your boy STEEZ Malase. You are tuned in with DJ Fooney.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. Thanks, Freddie, for that one. We appreciate it.
I'm never doing your drop ever again, bro. You're not getting any more drops from me, bro.
You know what the funny thing is? Like, I walk around work and that just randomly comes on, hey, and I'm just
yeah, he said he's been like thrashing it in.
all the time. Like, even though if it's not your track, it just straight on. That always just circulates around work. It's been the best.
Thank you, Phoenix.
Yeah. But it's good to have you here, bro.
Yeah, hard. It's good to be here.
Finally, we got you in here.
Yeah. Are you hot in that?
Yeah, I reckon.
I've been in the aircon all day, bro. So.
True.
I'm the complete opposite.
I feel like it's gonna warm up in here real quick too. But hopefully we get aircon. I mean, let's just hope.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Man, what was I gonna say? Tell me, what has been happening in the music world for you, bro?
Bro, I've been pretty busy, eh?
Yeah.
Working on my own stuff as well as recording some other people. So yeah, I've been getting hit up by a lot of random people for studio time. So
That's it.
I guess most of the people that I'm recording now are like first timers. So
Sweet.
I guess just giving them like an outlook from my experience with it. So
How long have you been How long have you been doing this for?
for like 10 years plus, like
Wow.
rapping. Ages.
Crazy. Did that
Feel
start?
old.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying. Let's take it back. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, where did we first meet you?
Yeah.
Where do we meet?
SAE? No, I think, yeah.
It was at
I
Yes.
remember. Yeah. We were
Mitch's showcase.
the
that
back
one.
the back room.
Back room,
Yeah.
Yes.
That's where we were in the
Yeah.
car park.
Yeah.
That's when we first. That's when I personally first met you.
Yeah. I
We
think
were-
I met you briefly as well.
Yeah.
I left before you even started to play. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, this is the first I'm hearing of this. So.
Well, jeez.
I'm sure I recall you saying, "Oh,
Oh, it's the best concert ever. Really love that guy. I love what you did. But I think you did the show at Backroom, when you did the Honesty EP.
yeah."
That was a bang
Like
EP. I
3
love that.
years. Yeah, 3 years ago.
Yeah, because I think we had that connection through Lisa as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we got linked through for sure.
Yeah, nice. Did you move recently? Like in the past couple of years, you're pretty much new to Australia, as in you've transitioned over to New Zealand, or were you always born in Australia?
Nah, so I just moved over, like pretty much just before I met you guys.
Yeah.
I moved over 4 years in November this year, so
Right.
pretty much met you guys pretty brand new to Australia.
So
True.
what brought you over here then?
Just more money over here. I had a job lined up, so just more money for myself and the family as well. So
Exactly. Family gotta eat.
that's it, man.
Gotta eat. No,
Mouths
it's,
to feed.
yeah. How many people in your family? It's like
There's
your
my
immediate.
There's me, my partner, and then our 4 daughters.
Wow.
Yeah.
4 daughters.
4 daughters.
That's
bro.
insane, man.
That's why I look like this, bro. I'm looking hella tired right now.
Hey, you still look good. You still look fresh.
Thank you.
But yeah, man. Oh, well, gee, you're onto it, bro. 10 plus years, Honesty EP. How many EPs do you reckon you've probably have in that entirety?
So I put one out before this one. Actually, I put 2 out before this one on SoundCloud, which I took off because the quality was just crap, bro. It sounded like I recorded it in my toilet. But yeah, this was the
grind.
Yeah, this was probably the first EP that I put out that actually got mixed and mastered properly.
Nice.
But even when I listen back to it, like it could have been way better. Like I guess that's always the case.
That's always the case with everything, bro.
Yeah.
Even with us, when we look back on stuff, we just look back like, ooh.
Yeah.
Talking about like recording in toilets, like recently, I got sent like something to mix and master. Oh, it wasn't really. It was just like some guy just asked me for some help and feedback.
Yeah.
And how this guy actually recorded his whole song was through a gaming controller,
Headset.
like a headset. Yeah.
Yeah, I started recording on a SingStar mic, so
Yes.
On that same
Yeah.
level.
That's dope.
SingStar mic. I can't even remember what the program was called.
Audacity?
Nah, I was after Audacity.
Oh, really?
Not that old, bro.
I was like, yeah, but yeah, this guy, he sent through a song, and to be honest, it wasn't like the worst.
Yeah.
But you could just tell it was just through something else. And like, yeah, it's probably good for you, man. Like, especially when you listen to older projects, being like, oh yeah, I'm actually so much better than that now.
Yeah.
Like that progression is real.
Yeah, but even from my first mixtape that I dropped, like I still feel like I still have the same tone. Like my tone hasn't changed much. The flow's changed, but I still sound the same.
But do
Just
you,
manlier.
yeah. You're just going through it.
Yeah, 4 daughters later.
Only took me 4, bro.
Yeah, and now we're here on the podcast. You know what? My probably my favorite track off that Honesty EP is "Bet That" with Lisa. Actually, you know what? That whole EP is sick.
Yeah, it went pretty good for my first actual EP on.
Yeah.
That was my first project on all platforms. So, for that to go number 1 in NZ, I was pretty wrapped with that.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I was just about to go in. So how did that feel when that just sort of popped up? You're like, what?
Yeah, I didn't even expect it. I was just like, oh yeah, I'm probably just gonna have to wait a bit and sort of build a fan base on these platforms. But I had people back home saying, oh bro, like push it. You're only like top 5 now. Like get more people to download it. So that's why I was just in the DMs. I was just like, yo, check this out. But,
And
it
paid off.
Yeah.
Number 1 in New Zealand.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's unreal, bro.
That's one to tick off the list.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Something to brag about.
And also like I think I don't know, man, bro, this whole EP is sick. Actually, you gave me a hard copy.
Yeah.
I have the hard copy too, actually.
Yeah.
Still at home.
I think you gave
one of 200.
wow.
Yeah.
There we go.
I should have got it signed. Maybe it's too late. No. Is it too late?
Yeah, it's a bit old, bro.
Yeah, but how did you like hear of Lisa? Because obviously you were still in NZ at the time.
Yeah.
So how did you hear of Lisa?
I met Lisa at Fly Fridays at Sky and Lotus.
Really?
Yeah, so I was working at Sky and Lotus, and then I just used to just notice all the people that always used to pop in. So sort of just built the relationship from there.
You know what the funny thing was? Do you remember when we had our EP release with Noi?
Yeah.
And all the boys came?
Yeah.
Do you know the next day, Lisa actually went to his video shoot?
Really?
Yeah. Like, you had a video shoot for
yeah,
something.
Pesos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for Pesos. He actually went to that. Because I remember him saying, oh, I can't stay after, like, real late. Because I got my boy's video shoot the next day. And it was actually STEEZ.
That's crazy.
That's
I didn't
crazy,
know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty much my first song I ever recorded in Brisbane and first video. So
Yeah. I can... Actually, do we have... is that on YouTube at the moment?
I think it's just on my Facebook page.
Yeah. Because in that video clip is actually a familiar face of ours, Ant. Ant's in it, and bro, he's got the longest
You got the meanest effort.
Yeah, the meanest.
Sideshow Bob.
Yeah, have you seen it?
No?
Oh, if it's possible, if it's there, Adam, just try and pull it up. But like,
Oh, hang on. I think I have seen it, but yeah.
he looks so
We're at
different.
the Chinatown
Yeah.
car park.
Yeah, he looks so different to what he is now. But yeah, that
Shout out, Ant.
yeah, shout out that guy. He's he's definitely an OG. Come on, yeah, there it
There
is.
it
There he
is,
is.
Damn, we look so young.
Damn.
How long?
I have seen this, yeah.
Is this 2000 and
16 or 17.
Hey, they let it flare off. Where'd
No,
you do that?
yeah, beginning of 2017.
yeah.
It's the same year that we dropped the
If
Honesty.
it ain't about the pesos, then it ain't about nothing.
I remember you talking to you about this,
Yeah.
and you told me that you had some trouble with the hook, like timing wise.
Yeah,
And then you were like, "Nah, screw it. I'm just gonna do it off beat."
Yeah.
So how did that come about? Because like usually, you like to try and keep in a grid, and like, but it just wasn't working out for you, for the hook.
Yeah. It was just like, oh, fuck. Just fucking run off it. It was just one of those things. It's just like, oh, good. But it came out alright, so.
Yeah, because that beat, who made that beat?
K-Dub. So he's my producer from NZ.
Yeah. Because you're part of another
Yeah,
a group
crew.
as well.
Yeah, so Meso.
Meso gang.
Meso gang, but now it's just Meso.
Oh wow. Yeah, because you don't want that gang in there.
Yeah. I don't want to sound gang affiliated anymore.
Well, I mean, you could. I mean, now it's seen cool.
It's about to get popping again, I feel like.
Oh, nah. Not me, bro.
You got the four kids, so.
Yeah.
That's it,
That's
man.
the gang right
Daddy
there.
gang.
But I was gonna say with Meso gang, how long has that been about for, man? Because I feel like I didn't know about Maceville Gang because I knew of you and then Maceville Gang, and then I actually saw on like the Facebook page like you guys actually performed at Eat and Till.
Yeah. So with the crew, I think it was either 2013 or 2011. We pretty much were just dropping. We dropped like 4 projects in 1 year, sort of thing. So that sort of complemented our come up sort of thing. So we had a really good run in NZ, and then we sort of just fell into the slump of like having quality music and having like radio stuff. So that sort of put us off from doing what we actually wanted to do, was make the music that we wanted to. It was pretty full on.
Yeah. How do you guys go about like just coming together with ideas? Because did you guys like grow up in the same town, or was it just you guys were all over NZ? Yeah,
we're pretty much all over Auckland. So we're all from different parts of Auckland. And then me and Trey, one of the other guys, we sort of just came up with this idea. Hey, let's form this group. Even though we've all got different styles, I reckon we could piece it together really nicely. And it just came together like that.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
So who did you play?
The rest is history.
Write it up.
But, sorry.
No, you go, bro.
Before Honesty EP, before Meso Gang, what got you into rap? Like, who got you into rap? Or what? Yeah.
I don't know. So my stepdad, he pretty much raised me my whole life, but he's like a massive ass hip hop freak. But yeah, he used to rap all the time, right? He writes like Christian raps now. And yeah, I just been writing rap since I was little, so it's just something natural.
Yeah.
Was there many people like at your age doing this sort of same thing, or did you find that you were amongst just other kids that were?
I really didn't take it like seriously until after I recorded my first song, which was absolute trash. But
we actually have it now.
We actually found it.
We have found it
on Bebo.
On LimeWire, hey, back in the day, next to Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy cranked that.
Yeah. Now that's insane. So how old were you? Did you say?
So when I first recorded my first song, I would have been 16. But yeah, so 16.
Wow.
So like 11 years.
Wow. Yeah. That's great.
Long.
Yeah, that is a long time. You're an OG now, as I say.
Not yet. Young OG. Young OG. That's my new hashtag.
Nice. And then, I mean, as you said back before at the start, you were like, you're just sort of now helping out the younger kids come through, and like it's awesome. Like shout out 6 Degrees Studio. Shout out 6 Degrees. Like it's just awesome that there's a place here. Oh wow, that can cater for new artists. Something I tell you what, it mightn't be like the most high quality studio like that you'll probably pay like hundreds of thousands of dollars, but it's still like an amazing experience for young artists to come in here. So yeah, just book through with book in with STEEZ. He'll show you the ropes,
I'll record you. Dimes can master your stuff there.
No, you're doing really well, man. Like your mixes are great.
Yeah, I think it's what's really cool about our spot here is that we get to add value to the people that come through, and it sort of has this sort of we have like established artists in 4K like recording here, so people are like, oh yeah, I want to go record where these guys are, because they hear the quality and they hear like the music coming out of here, so it's sort of different from what everyone in Southside is doing, and also out west. But
you know what I actually sort of figured out today, that everyone who's involved in 6 Degrees, we're all from different parts of Brisbane. Yeah. It's like not just one area that we all come to. It's like everyone just comes from all over Brisbane to come here, which is like amazing.
Well, who's the furthest?
I mean,
Maz is
I used to be.
Maz is the furthest now. I used to be me and Ants, but Maz lives 10 minutes further than us.
Ants actually further than Maz. Ants at Mango
Hill, eh?
That's way further than Redcliffe.
Nah.
Isn't he?
You got to go through Mango Hills to get to Redcliffe, unless he's coming down the other side, which is probably about the same. So
I can't say that I'm the furthest, because I was here when we started.
Oh, okay.
So because if I was still on the Gold Coast, then that.
Oh no, Kane.
Oh
yeah.
Sorry, bro.
Shout out Cocaine.
He was actually supposed to be here today. Why aren't you here, bro? Because it's probably too far away.
He lives on that train life up here too.
Yeah, I can't imagine doing that. And he actually sleeps on that couch behind you.
Nah, he doesn't. He doesn't do that. Guy's work ethic is crazy.
He's a worker, bro.
Yeah, and that's what I admire about everyone here.
Yeah.
Like every single time, like even though sometimes we have to fight for the hours, but I feel like that's good because if you're trying to get hours in, that means everyone's putting in work, and it's so good when you see the calendar full. Like it makes me actually really happy that like people are just in here just grinding.
Yeah. I love it when we're leaving and someone else is walking in as we're leaving.
Yeah.
And then you get to catch up, see people, meet people, and then you vibe with them and show beats to them real quick, and then they're in and you're out. See you later. Next on to the next one.
I mean, we've had sessions where I think this room's been packed, that room's been packed, and everyone's sort of going back and forth. I think that's the end goal. Hey, 100%. Just making this space so like accessible to.
Yeah, we need to do that more. Like just make it like a hub where all our producers and artists just come and kick it.
100%.
Yeah.
Other than just like recording and doing like serious stuff all the time. Like just catch a vibe.
That's what we were saying before. We were saying we just can't wait for the biologists downstairs to just pack up and leave.
Yeah.
And set up camp downstairs too.
Yeah, it'd be sick if we had like a pool table and stuff downstairs. It'll be, like I mean, people would actually legit never leave.
It'll be sad if her fishes like accidentally die.
We'll re-record that. Oh my lord! Oh my! Oh gee, how many bullets do you need for a fish or a turtle? I guess if it's a turtle. Actually, we shouldn't be saying that, eh?
Come on. We love turtles.
But anyway, mate, talking about like bringing a community together, like producers, hip hop artists, and stuff like that. Your new song. I was gonna say the actual tag. Yeah, who you know, but I was actually gonna say.
WYK.
Yeah. What was the So what was the idea behind that, man?
I don't know. I just got the hook, and then I just ran off the hook.
Yeah.
I think so.
I really like this video clip,
Yeah,
bro.
it's dope. What are the quotes at the start? I was gonna ask you about them. Are they anything, or did the videographer put them in? Or
Nah, I just like I thought that's just something sort of like I live by.
Yeah.
Like protect your energy at all costs. Like don't let anyone else's energy affect yours.
Yeah,
I think
like,
that's great.
The same thing goes with opinions. Like I've been through a lot of shit where people have opinions, and then it's sort of like effed me over and it effed over my mentality. So
yeah,
I guess just living by that, protecting your energy at all costs, like helps. It's just a reminder for myself too. So
that's insane, man.
Can I bring some audio in, or are we gonna get copyright strikes?
Yeah, bring
well, that's a diss. No. The Lord.
There's the Lord again.
But yes, as you can see here, like man, look how many people came, because it looked like it was just packed.
Boys,
I think there was like 30 people that came, maybe 30.
Nice.
40.
I saw Ezra James. I saw Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon's there. Yeah.
XO
Self.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's Nas. Was it Nazo?
Oh yeah, Nas.
Yeah. Sorry.
Nas.
Nas. Yeah.
Nas.
And is that Donnell Lewis?
Yeah, that's not Lewis.
And because you guys are quite close, eh?
Yeah. So we've been working on some stuff together, which is pretty cool.
Exciting.
Dope.
Hard.
He's how long have you known him for, man?
Bro, years.
Yeah.
Like so long.
That's insane. And you actually, if you guys don't actually know, this guy's the store manager for a particular store. So go in and say hi, and he'll give you a 30%. No,
30% uppercut.
Yeah, he'll mark the prices up. Yeah.
Matt produced this beat, eh?
Yeah, Matt produced this one.
Yeah, he's a beast. Shout out
Matt Noble.
This song always gets run at Culture Kings, eh? Like always.
Yeah,
like
it's because of the drop, bro.
bro. No, the whole like the whole song is just like it's just.
Hey,
It just bumps.
It's your boy STEEZ Malase. You tuned in with DJ Flooney.
Always, yeah. And I think Flooney has another one as well. I think, did you too, or did you want to do one for Tao?
Bro, I done like 100 drops that day. I was just over drops there.
Oh, there's Don Sue.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
I was saying before the grey, we need him back. We need him back in.
Bro,
recording.
Me and him got so much unreleased music that just needs to be mastered.
Yeah.
It's just not funny, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, him and his brother, bro. They're crack up, man. Dude, but yeah, with Don, like, he's such a particular person. But like, once he catches something, it's like it's amazing.
Unreal, man.
I don't think I've really heard someone like with his vocals.
Yeah, no, I rate him, bro. I reckon he's
Yeah,
one of,
bro.
like he's one of my favorite rappers in all of Brisbane.
100%.
100%.
I always tell him that anyway. So.
Sometimes I'm like, bro, what? Like,
That's what we were
Just
saying
qu-
in Sydney, bro. We're just like,
I wish he had more
please come
songs.
back, come back. Just give us one more.
it's so funny because Grayson was like, "Oh well, if Don releases a song, that means he has his annual release." he's like, yeah, he released one last year, the year before. So I was like, maybe that's just a new trend. Like, you got to wait a whole year for one song.
I'm still waiting.
Yeah, still waiting. Hopefully it comes soon. But like, you're obviously you've got a new single coming.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can like talk about it heaps or if you want to sort of talk about it now. But like, is there another project in the horizon?
There's Run the Chick, which is supposed to be the album,
Yeah.
but that's pretty much looking like Detox right now.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah,
Just because I keep adding songs and taking songs off, so I don't know. I think once I get into the point where I have singles lined up, like for a good 5 months, then I'll drop. I'll probably just add it all to the album and drop an album.
Are you getting like, with the album, are you being way more particular about what you're putting on there? Obviously.
Yeah.
It's just like I've got probably 2 songs on there that stayed on the album for the last 2 years.
Nice.
So Numbers would be one of them.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
like the stuff that we recorded at SE,
Yeah.
that stuff's still like
Far out.
on the album.
Oh my goodness.
That's a long
Wow,
time.
I forgot about Numbers.
And what was in that studio, the end one day when we were all in there that time recording? You remember that? Remember the vibe?
Oh, bro. Yeah. I'll never forget that one.
What?
We got it on footage. And
Yeah.
everything.
Oh yeah,
Just,
we're all
like,
the lights and
cracking-
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think actually you actually have it, Adam. If you go on our YouTube channel, there's a thing called something like Studios. It's like one of the videos I've put up.
Yeah, very first one when we.
And actually, there's I don't know why I didn't bring this up earlier. There's like actually good footage of you, like just in the we're just all in the studio. Like just randomly, you're wearing random glasses and stuff like that.
Random glasses.
Oh yeah, when we bring it up, it's all good. But like that's really cool that you've actually got a whole body of work there ready. Oh, hang on.
This is the energy drink
Oh yeah, not
conversation.
I totally forgot about that. That's when we said Matt was from Samoa.
Where are you?
Oh yeah.
I was at home in the club. Come on, man. Bro, how's Fly Fridays? Monster Mother.
We need to do this stuff like
Yeah.
we used to do it all the time, bro. Like,
All the time.
and we came up with a lot of like
Yeah.
these sessions.
Yeah.
NEVOLENT
Do you have internet?
and then space.
Yeah, man. We had so like
Oh man.
bro, those. Yeah, here it is.
You see it and like you see it in the videos. Like we're just all just having fun with it. Like
Yeah.
now it's just like everyone's real serious.
But you know what? That's like that from that point. Oh no! Don't get this podcast. No, get rid of that. From that point, that's where this evolved.
Yeah.
Like, think of that. That's pretty crazy. Like,
Yeah.
we were all just sort of friends, all hanging out, and then we had that opportunity of like bringing that all together.
Yeah.
I mean, and you're right. Yeah. I mean, I think now it's like people can be serious and stuff like that, which is still
Good,
cool.
but yeah, we still gotta have fun with it.
100%.
100%. Yeah. I totally forgot about
That
those
was so
moments.
sick,
Yeah.
bro.
The,
Back in the day,
golden
bro.
days.
Yeah. That's when.
West End Drive.
Oh yeah, the West End Drive. Yeah, it was okay, but it was worth it at the end of the day. Wasn't gonna say. That's
I remember before that, I had like a year off rapping, and I was just like, fuck, just putting it on the shelf. I was like, nah,
Yeah.
fuck, I'm just gonna make some money now. And then this guy, like Emmett, was just like constantly messaging me
All the
like,
time.
bro, when you gonna come studio?
all the time. I would,
Nagging.
Fine, I'll start rapping again.
bro. I just remember when I heard like that whole EP, I was like, man, we got to work with this guy.
Yeah.
We've got to work with this guy. I mean, we ended up doing a track together, but I know you probably don't want to play it now because there was a bit
Oh,
of.
bro, I don't mind, bro. Play it. If you still bang.
I was actually going to bring that up too. I didn't know if it was going to come up. But
Oh, yeah,
it
yeah.
came up.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was great. We actually did a song together.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I had a great time.
100%.
And we only re-recorded that at QUT.
QT, yeah.
Do you remember that?
And that wasn't even a main studio. That was just in the side room, mate.
We were just in a little room. I think that's when we finished No Caution there too.
Yeah.
as well.
Did you?
Yeah, we actually finished some bars in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then we finally went back to SAE, and then the rest is history again.
Yeah.
From there.
But yeah, I think when that footage how we were on the studio, that's when you were recording the Drip EP.
Yeah, we were recording. What song was it?
Pocket It All.
Pocket It All.
That
Yeah.
Okay, that whole project, some classics on there.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I fully rated that whole like session, man.
That was dope.
Like
It just all came together. Eh? It's
Yeah.
just like,
Matt Noble on the production, man.
yeah.
And like you boys just absolutely slayed it as
Yeah.
well. And then you guys actually had a release party here too.
Yeah. I think it was funny because that whole time we were recording there, we had like that one session where it was just like not productive. Eh? We were just like-
yeah.
I remember Emma getting like pissed off. Eh? Like, come on, guys, I'm not wasting my time.
Yeah, I reckon that's when I was like studying as well. So I was like, I probably have been there like 12 hours, and these guys are talking about energy drinks and like, when remember when the band was sitting up next door? It was like this full band sitting up next door, and
they had the fucking dildo on the.
Yeah, they had a dildo with a GoPro on it.
This guy was like playing his guitar, like his bass or whatever, and then every time, like after he had a break in between his whatever, he'll just be like slapping it. Bro, it was the funniest shit ever.
Yeah. And they were like looking at us too, like they were staring because it was like through
they
through
stuck
the window.
it on the window, bro, and we were on the other side.
And that's when you see in that footage that Mikey's like rating the energy drinks. He's like oh yeah, like those guys will definitely be drinking like Rockstar and stuff like that. Yeah. Anyway, those sessions were classic sessions. I feel like that's probably the key to like at least making great music.
Yeah.
Like if you're in that relaxed environment where you can obviously just be yourself, that's probably when you find like you make the best stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Because I remember for most of it, you at least for the Drip EP, you were like really you would write in the sessions.
Yeah.
But like you would get the best out of the session because of just in the state you were.
Yeah.
Is that usually your writing process?
I think like when I'm not recording myself, like I can focus more on writing.
Yeah.
But when I'm like in here trying to like run back and forth to the mic, fucking write and then record, it's a workout in itself.
Yeah, it definitely can be. I remember you used to say to me, I was like, bro, how do you come up with? Because I remember there's a bar. I forget what song it was, but it's like working out my gluteus.
Oh, working off the gluteus.
Yeah, I remember. And I was like, that's hard.
Yeah.
That bar is sick. And I remember I told you, I'm like, how do you come up with those things? Like, how do you come up with those bars?
punchlines.
Yeah. And he would just go, oh, bro, I just at work, if I'm just like walking down the aisle or just
I just
come up with random
randomly
things,
like think of random words and then just describe it to like work ethic or something like that.
But like, it just amazes me. Like, I am so bad with lyrics.
Oh.
Bro, it's just like I think it's just being punny all the time, like just cracking dry dad jokes. But sometimes you get some emails.
So like 70% of them like, just go out the window. Oh, we'll keep that one. No, but seriously, like I don't know what goes through like lyricists' minds, like when they come up with like even with concepts and stuff like that. Yeah. Like it's just it's so foreign to me.
Yeah.
And especially for like making a beats and stuff, we're sweet with because we can sort of run with a narrative and with a. I could imagine it'll be sort of similar, right?
Yeah, I think with me, every time I write, I'm just like focused on writing punchline after punchline. Like, just how I write now.
You're just a punchline rapper.
Yeah.
We'll just see you on like the battle rappers and stuff. What would your battle rap name be?
Fuck knows. Clive Palmer.
We'll probably get sued now. We'll probably all get sued. All right, let's take a U-turn in this conversation. So recently, we've had 1-4 and HP boys come to Brisbane, and you had actually the privilege of actually being involved with that, man. So tell us, how was your experience when they came to Urban Wear in Garden City?
Oh, bro, it was full on, like trying to wear like a whole bunch of hats, but at the same time, like talk to them as artists. Like, it's just real full on, But yeah, it was a good thing to be a part of. Because Urban Wear sponsored their show. Yeah. So just meeting the guys and then also seeing the respect that people actually have for these guys.
Yeah.
man,
Sure.
their come up was just so quick. Eh?
So quick.
Really quick, man. I was actually really surprised in the reaction that they had to the show.
Yeah.
So usually, like when new artists around Australia, when they get booked to do like a tour or something like that, you don't really want to. You don't start at a massive venue like Eden's Hill.
No.
You probably start at like, I don't even know where, like just somewhere like Woolly Mammoth.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
somewhere
Low-key
like
as fuck.
somewhere like
Somewhere
that.
like where we
low-key.
started.
Yeah, somewhere at the
Somewhere like where we perform.
in someone's like party or something like that. But no, but like but then when I saw that their show was sold out within the first
Like 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, and the first 15 minutes was like it was a huge eye opener for me.
Yeah.
Two things ran through my mind. It's either one, these guys are actually making waves across Australia that people are actually really keen to see them.
Yeah.
Or two, more than half the crowd wants to bash these guys' heads in.
Yeah. And I think, like, sort of from my perspective, like, there was a few people that were worried about that happening. But honestly, at the show, man, it was just so much love, eh?
Yeah, bro. I saw some videos, man, and I'm angry I didn't go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, not only, like, the Australian community, but, like, Polynesian community. It's just, everyone was just happy to be there, enjoying the time.
I heard in Garden City that it was that intense that they actually had to go through like a different way to try and get to the store. Was that correct?
Yeah, so they had to bring them through the elevator, and then like there was like 5 of us walking in back and forth from the store.
Wow.
But yeah, it was crazy.
Like how many people do you reckon were waiting outside the store just to say let's see them?
Maybe 60 or 70.
Wow.
Yeah, so
That's pretty crazy.
yeah, for like our first meet and greet at Urbanware.
Yeah.
It's pretty big.
That's. I mean, I think. Yeah, because they came to Culture Kings and it was probably about the same as well.
Yeah.
Which was like still in itself like kind of surreal that all these like all these random like kids
Yeah.
just dressed up like in the lad type stuff, you know, with the bum bags and the mullets, and the Nike gear. They all were standing around, but it was just like awkward. Did you find it awkward? Like they weren't sort of like being like yo, like actually getting hyped. It was sort of like they were all sort of standing in the corner.
I guess for
Just
us,
like, it was weird.
It was a bit different for us because we had like one of the other guys from the Slacks Creek store. He's like, bro, that guy can just talk and hype anyone up. So I told him like, bro, you're gonna come, you're gonna be on line management, and you're just gonna do what you always do. Yeah, man, he killed it. But the experience and the environment at our store was dope.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, how was what was it like meeting the boys?
It was cool. They were a bit standoffish at first, but then once they sort of knew that like we weren't in their face with like cameras and stuff, and we're just helping them out, they were pretty chill.
Do you reckon that they like, I don't know, they were expecting that reaction?
I could honestly not tell you.
Yeah.
From going like getting 1 million views in like the first 3 days,
Yeah.
you sort of do expect people to show up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think it was just surprised that Brisbane was the place.
For it to pop off.
Yeah.
To really sort of push that show up.
yeah.
And like it was I found it that they looked when they came into us, so they looked sort of like a bit surprised that this was sort of happening. Like I don't know.
I feel like it'd just be more surreal than surprised.
Yeah.
Because they're still fairly new. Like,
like
they haven't been
how
around that long.
Not that long at all, eh? And
Probably like a year or two.
and
Yeah.
they're selling out Eden's Hill,
Mm.
like game changer.
Yeah, bro.
So you had the privilege to go to the show as well?
Yeah, man. It was honestly like I've been telling everyone, like if you went to that show and you walked away uninspired, bro, you're in the wrong game. Honestly, man. Like just seeing what's possible and what like we're capable of doing.
Exactly.
It's so dope, man.
So like and there was like no interruptions, like no fights in the crowd.
I heard there was a couple of fights before we even got there in the line, but nothing inside, man. Like
Standard
Yeah.
event, really.
looks like
Yeah.
everyone was having fun.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I just saw footage and I don't know, it just reminded me of like, you know, the reaction when like XXXTentacion, like when he was doing his new stuff and people were sort of like jumping on that vibe. Like that's the sort of thing I was like comparing. And like, it's pretty special because now do you think that when the world thinks of Australian rap, they can pinpoint these guys or that sound to be like, that's something that we can recognize in
Oh yeah, for sure.
like internationally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even though like the whole drill thing is from UK, like these guys are the first to do it in Oz, and it's sort of become like Oz culture now.
Yeah,
To sort of do like drill, like every single city in Australia is trying to do a drill song.
So when's your
Not me.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like no Australian, not that I know of personally, I could be wrong, has done that quickly sold out Eden's Hill from rapping.
That's how I sort of like sold it to Westfield. Was like, these guys are bigger than what do you call it? What's the Australian rap group? Hilltop.
Hilltop
Hoods.
Hoods,
So
yeah,
I pretty much told him like that's how much I believed in these guys. It's like these guys are like bigger than Hilltop Hoods, and they just blew up.
started.
Yeah, so.
Like, and you know what? I think a lot of Australian hip hop enthusiasts are probably sick. I mean, not saying that Hilltop Hoods are terrible, but I think they're like sick and tired of being like, oh, Australian hip hop. Instantly think of Bliss and Esso, Hilltop Hoods, like all down that track. It's like no, we're better than that.
Yeah,
it's just different now. It's just changed. That's it.
Yeah. I think out of that, because now I look at that performance, I'm like, man, that's probably the best Australian hip hop performance ever.
Yeah, definitely. To walk out and have everyone rapping your song and like not even have to rap it. Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
It's insane.
Yeah,
and it's like, and it's like something that even like people who have been around for years, can't really hold.
That's it, bro.
And it really does get me excited. And to be honest, I'll be real. I wasn't on board with 1-4 when I first heard them. Yeah, because I was like, oh, this is just trash Australian rap. But then I think when I watched the documentary, I was like, actually, you know what? These guys actually, I can see where these guys are from. Then I started listening to them more. I was like, okay, these guys are cool.
Listen differently when you know the upbringing of people. So.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like, the only song I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm about that song is Shanks and Shivs. So that's the one I was like, oh, that's a bit too extreme for me. But like, you know,
that's their reality. So that's what they rap about. Same with me. Like, I rap about things about my reality.
Yeah. And I think when I heard all these people trying to like come to the show and at least see if they're the real deal, and to challenge them, I was just like, to me, I was like, why ruin it for everyone? Yeah. Why try and bring down like a group that's like doing so well? You know,
it's the whole stigma around the whole like gang orientated thing. See who's tougher? Like, oh, they're coming to Brisbane, so we got to chick them. Sort of thing. But it's stupid, bro. It's a waste of time.
It is. It is a waste of time. And like, I think me and Gray were talking about before. It's like, do you notice like when they walk around, they have like 20 people with them?
Yeah.
When there's groups out here, when we walk around, there's like could be just 2 because they feel safe enough to walk around with 2 people. There's just a difference in terms of the city. You know, it's insane. But that would have been really cool, man. How were HP Boys?
Oh, they were dope, bro. Like off the hook.
HP Boys were, I think, when they came in the store as well. Yeah. They were the funniest guys. They were actually really, really cool.
You could just tell they're funny guys in general. So
they're
pretty cool to kick with.
Yeah, and I think you showed me just a photo before that they were in Melbourne.
Yeah. So they're in Melbourne working at, is it Marshall Studios?
I think you know AUD dollars or something like that. Oh, who's this?
Oh, it's HP Boys at
This is the famous after party during Cyrosis set.
Really?
Yep.
Maddie. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, Maddie. Get it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, wow, okay. Yeah. It's just like such a movement now. And like I think now man, you watch over the next 5 years now. Yeah. It's all gonna be built from that.
Yeah, facts.
And I think that's such an amazing thing. And you're right. For the poly community, it's something to be really proud of.
Yeah, like I guess maybe for some people back home, like they listen to HP and 1-4 and they're like, oh no, that's thing. It's because they're not here, bro. Yeah. They don't understand like the culture of Australia. So you can't really take what they have to say.
Yeah, exactly. Do you find this like a massive difference back home in New Zealand to here?
Like I could sort of say like when I was back home listening to Aussie rap over here, I was just like, nah, that's the thing because it's not what we're used to.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I think, it's something new.
People, not everyone's gonna like it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, exactly. Not
and
everyone.
Then you have those people that come around like 2 years later. like myself.
They come around. They come out with the drill raps and stuff like that. I mean, Yeah, but that's the thing now. Do you think like now people are gonna just start straight jacking like them?
Yeah.
It's already started.
It's already
bro.
started.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know,
it's
but
like-
do you think that Australia has a big enough, like a strong enough culture to sort of stamp that out quickly, or is it just going to be invited because it's part of the vibe at the moment?
I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah, true.
I think it just depends on that person's fan base. So
Yeah,
if they got a big enough fan base, they'll do well in it, sort
Yeah.
of thing. But it's still jacking to me.
yeah, true.
And it's gonna happen.
I
yeah,
hate it.
100%.
Like
Yeah,
I hate jacking.
yeah, and like, I mean, when you hear someone who's jacking something, do you let them know, or is it more of a,
I think it's just a conversation of like, if I'm recording them in the studio, I'm just like, is this what you really want to do? And if they're like full-hearted in it, then yep, all good.
yeah,
But as long as they can answer that truthfully and say, yeah, this is what I do. I want to do drill rap, or I want to do like HP Boys type rap.
yeah,
As long as they're not just doing it for the buzz.
And that's good from your point, because you're enforcing it, and you're what's the word I'm looking for? You're not just going, yep, cool, that's cool, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
You're challenging them.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Is this really what you want to do?
Yeah.
What do you want to do, like, kind of thing? And it kind of gets into their head that, yeah, this is exactly what I want to do.
Because they got to remember, they got to take the good with the bad as well. Like,
Yeah,
they're going to be seen as like drill jackers,
Mm.
but then they're still going to get that extra following because it's what's hot now.
yeah,
So-
because like you saw it when like Little Uzi,
Yeah.
that type of wave, and then like Travis Scott type
Yeah.
of wave, like like this. Even now, you look at the same people who haven't quite made it.
Yeah.
They just keep switching up their
And that's like,
stuff.
for me, it's all about like longevity.
Yeah,
Like who can hang around the longest.
yeah. I think that's the main thing that IMD
Yeah.
came
Pointed
in,
out.
Yeah.
and he's like, yeah, I'm just here for the long run.
Yeah.
Like
That's it.
he's like, he even's like, I don't even care if I pop off when I'm 40.
IMD could put out a song tomorrow and everyone would be listening to it. for
Yeah,
a good
exactly.
amount of time.
100%.
Yeah, you guys actually are really cool. Hey, like you've
Yeah,
known
bro.
him for ages.
We have like a real mutual respect for each other, which is pretty cool.
Nice. Have you guys got a track together?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, really?
But
Oh,
it's not
no.
out yet, so it's just sitting there.
Nice.
in the vault.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't even know what we're gonna do with it, but
Waiting.
yeah.
No, that's all good, man. I mean, can we bring back the IG real quick?
Not the IG.
The IG.
Yeah.
Hang on, go
Let's
down.
go. Let's do
Go
some
down, down, down,
explaining.
down, 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 down,
Let's go
down.
right down. Oh, I need to pull
Oh,
If you guys are seeing this, you better like these photos.
yeah, make sure you're following. Make sure you follow your boy. That studio right there. Tell me the good things that came out of this studio, man.
Bro, we started on Run the Check there.
Mm.
Pretty much all the drip music came from there. What else did we work on there?
Some of our stuff
Yep.
as well. Like the stuff that. Oh, actually, I don't know.
I need to fuck you mean with those, with you guys.
Yeah.
But we were working on other beats as well that
Yeah.
I've written to, but we didn't get around to recording them.
We did-
Yeah, I remember there was a lot.
we
bro.
did a lot.
Yeah,
That
we were like
studio, man.
writing and recording heaps there. Like there's probably heaps of unfinished projects on your laptop.
Oh, sorry, man. Oh man, my laptop. It's
Right.
on the edge of explosion.
And you know what's really funny? There's actually songs, like you said, there's songs now that we're only just getting vocals on that we've made at that studio.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they're going to be coming out. And
Yeah.
it's crazy to think. So long ago, man.
Do you think like oh, actually, you know what? That's the first time we met Josh.
It was too, eh?
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
So Josh
Fucking
actually
hell.
shot the Pesos video, and that's that was my first time meeting him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh man, see, it's the family, man.
Yeah.
It's weird.
So
83,
tight, eh?
83 weeks ago.
Damn. How did you calculate that?
Oh, it says it there.
No, that's 83 wins, bro.
That's actually that's quite good. And so, how'd you calculate that?
That's my record, bro. 83 wins.
No, he's uploaded that one late.
Yeah. But yeah, I think like how do you feel like when you've got all that unreleased music there? Do you feel like I really need to get something out, or is it something that you're just really being patient on? Because you did say long game.
Yeah.
You want to stay in it for the long game. How do you deal with that if you start banking up with music?
So yeah, like all the stuff that I've banked is just the music that I like making. So
Yeah.
other than working on like singles, like for Spotify and iTunes and all those playlists and shit, like I still make music that I love to make. So it's not that I'm like changing my style or anything. It's just that I'm being real flexible or like versatile with it. So yeah, I'm never like working on one sound. Yeah.
So you're always trying to challenge yourself.
Yes, I've got like the singles that I'm releasing, sort of like singy rap shit, and then I've got my, my hard deep rap shit.
Yeah.
And then I've got R&B shit as well that just sits there.
Actually, yeah. I remember you showing me like some singing type stuff.
I want to see some of that.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been helping out. I wrote some stuff for Donnell, which should be coming out end of the year.
Nice.
Yeah, or co-wrote some of it. So
That's awesome.
yeah,
Sweet. Oh, but in that game, man.
yeah.
Do you have the privilege to sort of to write and to work on people's lyrics for them? Like, is that something that you want to get more involved in, or do you sort of try and to keep
Songwriting?
Yeah, songwriting.
Yeah, so like mainly most of the stuff that I songwrite is like all R&B stuff. So stuff that I'm never going to use, but I know I can do it. So it's sort of just like write it, record it, and then pitch it to whoever wants it.
Yeah.
And lately it's just been all going to Donnell.
He's just eating them up.
Yeah, I've sent some to Ezra as well, which is pretty cool. But yeah, just to be able to write for those guys is a experience in itself.
100%. Do you feel like, in terms of Brisbane, what do you see? How do you see the scene at the moment? Do you see it like it's probably impacting in a positive way, or do you see people trying to fight for the same thing? Or
yeah, there are some sort of people like in the scene, I guess, where they hide behind the front, where they're about the city when they're not. Like that's just what I get from some people. I'm not gonna mention any names.
No, of course, yeah.
And then there's like the rest of us that are like real supportive of each other and like just want everyone to do good.
Yeah.
I guess for me it's still growing. Like 4K is still growing.
Of course.
As a city, as a movement. And yeah, I think probably over the next year or two we'll start seeing some really emerging artists coming out here.
Yeah.
I'm on my way out, so I'm trying to look for the.
No. You've just begun.
I'm passing the baton on. So.
Gee, you can't write your name down and that's it. Like you're still here, man.
Oh, I already tried that with him, man. I already tried to finish up rapping.
Now we're back. I'll still text you.
Emmett will still be on the kid. Bro, you should come in or what?
Nah, I think it's just age-wise, bro. I'm turning 28 soon, so it's just like, oh,
It's
man.
a number, bro. It's a number.
What are you stressing?
Wait, hold on. 1 sec. How old are you, bro?
42.
See, he's fine. See, look, he looks amazing for 42.
The Lord looks amazing.
2 Chainz didn't get a number 1 until he's 40.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, titty boy.
And you got? When did you get one? How old are you?
Oh.
24.
Yeah.
Wait, 24.
24. There you go. So
You're ahead of the
keep
game.
going.
That's
Keep
why he's
going.
retiring. He's already done.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
exactly.
he's like, number
All I
one.
wanted
See you
was a
later.
number 1, bro.
Yeah. That's it.
I think back to Brisbane hip hop. Like,
Yeah.
you're right. I still feel like it's still pretty young.
Yeah.
And especially in the DJ community, I think now it's a lot better where the support has been pretty real. Like there's a lot of people pushing each other and sharing things on social media and just like sending people messages, being like, "Bro, well done for this track," and just encouraging people.
Yeah.
So it's been in the DJ community. Great work, guys. It's been it's been really healthy.
Yeah.
I can actually quite say now.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it's like in the hip hop community.
You know what hip hop's like, bro. It's real ego. Like it used to be real egotistic. It still is.
Yeah.
Like with the people that I got brought up on, like I got put on by, like it was real. Like you can't really show love because then they'll look at you like, oh, this guy's licking my ass. Like he wants to do something.
Yeah.
To me. But like it's changed now. Like with the people that I talk to now, it's like, bro, just keep pushing that positive energy. Like it'll work for you in the long run. Like you could only be the man for so long.
Yeah, exactly. How do you deal with like, I guess, people that you like know that aren't supportive? Like, would you be the type of person that would tell them up front?
Nah, I just like,
or just leave them alone.
Yeah, if that's what they want to do, that's their
their
personality.
choice.
That's their choice they want to make. But at the end of the day, you know what the outcome is. So
Yeah.
you know what the outcome is of fake love. Like you're just gonna get fake love back.
Yeah.
bro.
Exactly right. And I think I have seen it on the both sides. People who just sort of block that out, and I have seen the other type of people who will call things out.
Yeah.
That's when I reckon can get really nasty.
Yeah.
Like on especially on social media. Hey,
Yeah, this is a little bit what I was about to say. Like, if people start calling people out on social media, that's when it just gets.
I feel like no one will ever name drop me, to be honest.
Yeah, well, amazing.
To be really honest, like I feel like no one will ever name drop me.
Not after this podcast. The number one.
Think twice, mate. Think twice.
You thought you were the number one rapper in NZ?
Oh, you forgot?
But yeah, like it's. I think, and you usually see that from people who are just sort of. Who have been around for 6 months.
Yeah.
Been around for 3 months. They sort of jump up with their opinions. Actually, you remember... oh, you know what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
There's the certain person who's probably just been started DJing for like maybe 2 days, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Hang on.
Didn't we work it out that it was a bit over a year?
It was a Your Shot kid. I'm not sure. It was this year or last year, so no more than 16 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this person... put up a post saying, I'm going to be calling out like all these people in the industry. Yeah. I'm going to be doing a live video, and it's going to be, this big thing.
Calling out everyone on this. And then everyone was just like, what are you doing?
Yeah, everyone was like, oh, it's probably not the best idea to do that.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, most people like know this stuff already,
Yeah.
It's like the industry, there's a... majority of the industry is definitely there's some snakes, people who don't pay you, which is like fine, like not fine, but like it's pretty common.
Yeah.
People who are either pay you late, people who will book certain people because they like, there's all this type of stuff.
Yeah.
We don't need someone to
reiterate it,
stand there on our behalf to tell us like, this is like we're all gonna stand up. It's like no, that's not gonna happen.
DJ Law 400.
yeah. It's like we know like this happens. Like, and it's just it doesn't look good on your profile.
That's it. Like everything comes back to you. Bro.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I think at the end of the day, a lot of people encourage this person to not do it.
Yeah.
And thank goodness that this person didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy was encouraging it.
I didn't say anything. I was just like, fucking just do it, see what happens. I just wanted to see what she had to say. That's all I wanted to see.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Yeah. But I think a lot of people within the industry, especially people who are just new, I think can jump a few hurdles, jump a few steps in their process and be like, oh, I've already put out a song and everyone, all my friends think it's cool, so I have the right to steal the microphone for 2 seconds. Okay, so listen to me. You know what I mean? Like
that big long essay on Facebook, like this long.
I can imagine it'll be the same in hip hop too. And I think all the people who have been around for a long time can shut them down easy. It's like, gee, you've been around.
Yeah, it's just like when you've been around so long, it's just like, oh, here we go, here's another one. And you just like it gets to the point where you just don't bother with it. You just let them talk this shit and then just laugh about it later when the repercussions come.
I mean, I think the moral to the story is just like, as you said with that music video, protect your energy at all costs.
That's it.
100%, bro.
Coming back to that's like, and I think it's an amazing quote, man.
Yeah.
Like, protect your energy and keep your circle tight.
And that's like, I feel like what we've kind of done without realizing over these years.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we started SAE with everyone that we've already mentioned, and we're still here today with everyone in the same studio doing the same shit.
All we all have the same passion, but at the same time, we're all driven to be where we want to be with it. So.
That's why, man. Say our 6 degrees again. I love everyone on our list.
100%.
Legit. And like it's it's just a thing. Like it just amazes me that we're not all from the same area. That's the main thing that I
we
think.
didn't really have like an upbringing with any. Well, not on my side anyway. Like
no, neither.
We didn't grow up together. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was all very late.
Did you picture yourself like being in a position where you're like? I keep saying like part own, but like I guess part involved in this, like having a studio. Do you sort of, because I pinch myself being like, this was my dream for a long time, and now I'm sort of like living that.
Yeah, it wasn't really my dream to like be involved in a studio thing like this, but when the opportunity presented itself, it was just like, yeah, fuck it, why not?
Yeah. Because like sometimes I'm just like, I can just do that any day. Like I can go here
Yeah.
and do whatever I want.
Yeah.
It's like, it's amazing. Like
Dope.
I honestly never thought, I'd probably 50, 60 had that opportunity, but like, it's crazy we have that
Yeah,
opportunity
that's
now.
it.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, it's really good for the city as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Having
Like
a place.
especially with us being from all different areas.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you have people that stay on that side and then this side, like they just stick to themselves. They're real like
yeah.
they just stay in the areas. So
Mm.
to have a place like this where they could come and like just forget about all that west side, north side, south side shit.
Yeah.
And just work on music. Like I think that's sort of like the main, I guess, plus side of 6 Degrees.
Exactly.
Like anyone could come here.
Is that like is that a big thing in like Brisbane hip hop like scene, north, south, Bayside? Like is that a
I think there was like one incident at a time where it was like Ipswich and like some north side bullcrap. After that 45 backchat video, oh mate, I took a lot of heat for that video, even though I wasn't even in it.
Oh,
Everyone sort of like affiliates me with Northside because I'm up there. So
I thought you were the king of the north. No.
I am. These guys aren't from my kingdom.
Oh.
Delete that one.
No, but was that with the group with all the rappers in that
Yeah.
one video? And yeah, I did say, oh come on man, let's
Nah, I know one of them. He's really cool. His name's Licks. Bro, and that guy's talented, bro. Like,
yeah.
I got a lot of love for that dude, but I don't know these other guys.
Do you think because you know how especially like with 1-4 they have, you know, growing up with like gang beef and stuff like that back home, do you reckon that was something intentional that they might wanted to try and kick off here, like to cause a bit of a scene, a bit of commotion?
Yeah, I think it's just running off like they've seen what works for Sydney. Like, just because it works for Sydney doesn't mean it's gonna work here.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like saying fuck Westside, fuck Ipswich or whatever they were saying in that video, whoever was saying it, like I don't tolerate that shit, bro.
Yeah.
And like I don't want to be affiliated with anything up there like that because you know me, I'm all about building artists. Here, so.
And I think like it's
It's all good. If you want to be a tough guy, be a tough guy. But don't expect me to like back you.
Yeah,
being a tough guy saying fuck someone from the same city.
Yeah.
I'm not behind it.
and as we were saying before, like, you know, any sort of I don't even know the word you would call it, like negative energy.
Yeah.
It's like it just attracts just negative
That's
things.
it,
Yeah, bad
That's
things,
it.
bro.
Just to me, I think when I watched that video, I was like, I don't think it rung true to me. I didn't know really what was happening. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Then that was about it. I didn't realize they were dissing poor Ipswich.
What did Ippy do?
Yeah, exactly.
Ipswich got some fire coming out.
Of course.
But yeah, I don't really want to talk too much on that situation. Like I hate talking about it.
Yeah, but I think you think now it's like healthy that obviously South Side artists can work with North Side artists.
For sure. Like it's all adds to the value of the city. So
Yeah.
when people see, like, if you look at Sydney, bro, it looks like they're all working together, but they're all like they jump on songs and then they're all doing their solo thing, which makes it look like they're working even harder.
Yeah.
So that's sort of like where I sort of picture us, like Brisbane,
Just another level of just like
and a
hustle.
different vibe too, bro. Like
Yeah.
not necessarily the drill thing, but like Brisbane's got its own sound.
Yeah.
You see Melbourne jumping onto the drill thing, wherever else, but
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm waiting.
They'll death. I'm telling you.
I mean,
there'll be
there's
someone coming.
Yeah,
through
I
here.
think there's probably people now doing it and releasing it. We're just not seeing it.
Yeah.
And like but I think that you're right. Brisbane has its own sound where I reckon when one artist gets
Pops
the
off
heat,
with it, yeah.
it's like bang, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it, and we can build the foundation off that.
Yeah.
I think for the last couple of years since we've been DJing and working with hip hop artists, it's always been who is doing the freshest stuff, like who is pioneering things. And at the moment, I mean, I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but it's like it's still, people are still finding it. People are still trying to find their place. It's an exciting place to be for Brisbane, but
hard. Like we can't just want it now because Sydney's got it now and Melbourne's doing the thing now. Like it'll all come in our own time.
do you reckon people get like salty over that? People who have been around, people who've been around for like a long time and seeing 1-4 pop off.
For me, I don't get salty by it. Like I get
Shouldn't.
inspired by
It's
it.
not healthy for you.
No, yeah, exactly.
Especially if you're writing, like your mentality should be clear all the time. Like
Yeah.
you need to be able to write songs
Yeah.
and not think about, oh man, but what if it's not better than this song? What if it's not
Yeah.
better than these guys' song? Like you fucked yourself.
You're gonna do your own head in. Just it'll send you crazy.
Very hard. And like I went through that for a bit. Like fuck, man, people that started out at the same time is doing so much better than me, getting like record deals and stuff. But then it really just fucked me over. So that's why I just try and keep it like real energy, real clean.
Yeah,
Be happy
exactly.
for them instead of
Yeah.
hating them.
Yeah, exactly.
Being jealous, I should say.
Yeah.
I think that really shows like how genuine people and artists are when they can generally be happy for someone succeeding. It's like I think that's when you can become like really satisfied with your own work.
Yeah, that's it.
It's like you enjoy music for what it is, and I can see that you enjoy music, and I encourage you to do better as well. That's I honestly think that's where it should be.
That's it.
But all right, what's one piece of advice that you would give the next up and comer?
Advice. I don't know, bro. Just follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, wait. Hey, there it is.
I'm always putting up some like inspirational shit on my story. So
You know what? Actually, back to that, bro. I think I was on my way to work and I was not feeling motivated at all. And you just jumped on and did a quick video. And I was just like, you know what?
The STEEZ live.
You're
live
the
videos.
man, hey. I just said from then on, my day was
but that's
something.
it. Like the times that I do it is when I'm feeling like shit the most. If I'm not posting, I'm all good. But if I post that means I'm trying to hype myself.
No, but so you don't think there's one piece of advice that you can?
I guess just focus on what you want to do.
Yeah.
For musicians, like if you really want to do this, what's your game plan? Like have a game plan in place. There's nothing wrong with having like a second sort of plan if this doesn't work out.
Yeah.
It's cool to say, yeah, I'm all in, like let's go all in, but what happens if this doesn't fall through? Like you gotta have a backup plan.
Wow. That's wise.
Yeah. Like I reckon some people just take it out of context when they say like I'm all in with this, I'm not gonna get a backup plan because that's how much I believe in this shit. It's just like, bro, you're setting yourself up for failure if it doesn't work. So like even just working a full-time job and still doing that, like you're still secure, So I guess the main thing is making sure your well-being is right, because if that's not right, the music's not gonna flow.
Crazy. Actually, there's something else I forgot to mention.
What's that?
You own a clothing line.
Oh yeah, on the side.
Yeah.
On the side.
On the side. How's that? Oh, hey.
Oh man, he's quick. The
And
Lord is quick.
the Lord is quick.
The Lord is on time today.
And I tell you what, the likes are rolling in too. So talk us through this process, man. How long have you had this for?
So I've had this since 2013.
Shout out Litwish. Is that Leash?
Yeah.
No, that's
Sorry, Leash.
that's one of the sisters.
Ah.
She's got her own dance company out of Ipswich.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I've had this. I started this up back when I think 2011 when Meso started.
Wow.
And it was just to give us something to wear, like something cool
There
that
he
no
is.
one else had.
The Litwish himself.
The man.
Yeah, look, that's Tony.
He's just a funny guy. Eh? He came into the studio here like recently, and he was doing some things, and he just was bugging out. Eh? He like forgot what he was saying mid sentence and stuff like that. That guy's a legend, though.
Yeah.
Shout out to that guy.
That guy is working, like undercover working. So every time I catch up with him, like maybe once every fortnight or something, he's always working on something new.
Yeah,
So,
he's the man.
Shout out to that guy, ugly cunt.
But yeah. How did you come up with the name?
So it was pretty much just like cool with a K.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all it was, and I just had that concept, and I was like, "Fuck it, let's make a fucking clothing line."
Yeah, that's it.
But now it's just like, fuck. I wish I named it something cooler, like
What do you mean?
something
Joke.
with a bit,
It's
like something
simple,
with a
bro.
bit more meaning. Like when people ask me, like, what's the label mean? It's like cool with a K, cool ass, bro. Fuck
The
meaningful
Sharkers
ass.
is what at the end.
Yeah.
No, but I think it's sick, man.
Yeah, but I think like I'm working on some things at the moment. I'm gonna do like a branch offline for like Run the Chick.
know that
Hold on, one
I know
sec.
that
Who filmed this? Josh?
Josh.
Yeah, he's doubling up. He's doubling up.
Yeah, we had a photo shoot there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but no, it looks dope. I mean, yeah, that's just
It's definitely dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good spot.
So have you just got shirts and stuff at the moment?
Just shirts, hoodies, beanies.
Just shoes.
Yeah, but that's the only design that's out. Like, there's a lot of stuff in the making.
Nice. Because have you actually got like a shirt press and stuff?
Yeah. So I've got all of that at home.
So you do that all at home?
Yeah.
What? That's so cool.
With what time?
Yeah, with what time?
Exactly. That's why it's been on the side.
So let's bring it full circle.
Yeah.
Rapper, artist,
Yeah.
basically producer now.
And
And you-
teacher.
Huh?
And
Kinda,
teacher.
Yeah.
Teacher.
Yeah, he's bringing the upcomers.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I was like, you teach.
right.
You teach
Mentor.
PE. You teach PE.
Yeah, mentor, teacher.
When have you started teaching second grade, man? That's what I was like. What? So yeah, artist, producer, studio owner now. Okay. We'll
Yeah.
put that on the resume.
Oh man, the list goes on.
Oh, and also on your own clothing label.
Yeah.
And you're the store manager of Urbanwear.
Yep.
Bro, everyone we get on this show
Grinding.
they're always a
Grinders, bro.
busy artist.
Bro, I have like no spare time. Like my one day off. Like I pretty much have one day off because Sundays I'm in here recording someone new.
Wow.
But Mondays I just sleep. like,
You got it. You got
I
Yeah,
it.
you
sleep
need-
and I wake
need
up
it.
at like 2-3 an hour and then that's me.
Yeah.
Ready again for
Ready for the whole thing.
next week. Yeah.
No, that's crazy, bro. I mean, is there anything that you want to say, brother, at the end?
Covered.
Covered?
I think we're covered.
I think we're covered. How about you? Is there anything?
Lord Jesus.
Lord?
Savior
Lord.
of
Hey,
the
what's
people.
going on? This your boy STEEZ
Oh.
Malase. You're tuned in with DJ Fooney.
The Lord sounds like me now.
Steezus.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, bro. Okay. Is there anything else you want to plug at the end of the day, bro?
Top boy on the way.
Woo!
Yeah.
That's that. Okay, that's the project coming out, guys. Top Boy. Keep an eye out for that. Make sure you follow him on the IG, SoundCloud, Facebook, on all those platforms.
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 That's the new one. That's the new one. You've got to jump on that one. Yeah, bro. It's so good to have
Pleasure
you
to
here
have you, bro.
at with your busy schedule.
To finally jump on.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys see him at Urbanwear and make sure you get that 30% discount. Anyway, we'll see you guys later.
See you, guys.
Peace.